Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Dark Elves playthrough, where we have just taken Loffen and we are pushing into the rest of Ulthuan to fully conquer Ulthuan. We are also chasing down the Ever-Chosen and his Chaos Horde. So we're going to chase him down and try and take him out as well to get rid of these Chaos incursions. Let's give this guy a cold one. It's so difficult resisting making the really bad jokes about cold ones.
I think not. No.
You can take that. Let's charge. We'll hit them next turn. We are still being sieged here, so I do need to deal with that. So let's see exactly what's going on.
Lord of the Black Court.
Sorry, I just
Malevolent Lord.
yeah, I'm having a moment. Right, we've got you up onto a Dark Pegasus. You have leveled up. Let's buff up the sword because that is a really nice buff actually, and I don't use that enough. These guys are all good. A few more level ups. Get you a Dark Pegasus.
I have dark purpose.
And let's get you the full level of that.
Hearted Dreadlord.
Oh no, we're upping this one first. And let's check my income generators. Lots of level ups to do. We need to get some walls going up here. Let's get this guy building up again. And that's the turn. Okay, so nice. Why did it not end? So a nice end turn there. Vampire counts are very powerful, so I do need to keep an eye on them. They're technically slightly more powerful than me. But we're going to be pushing into their territory as soon as we can. We're going to be taking on one of the vampire factions here first, probably. We're going to try and stay friends with the Lizardmen at least to start with, though once I've got my foothold in Ulthuan, it might be worth me declaring war on all of the Lizardmen and pushing through Lustria to get Lustria and then taking their territories in the old world as well. Though that'll be quite a difficult campaign because we'll be fighting it on two fronts. Then again, I could potentially just I could do a naval blockade here to keep them in here. Wow, the Von Carstein's all the way down here as well. But no, so we could keep the Lizardmen in here with a naval blockade and then just slowly grind through Lustria, or even slam a few armies in through there and do a naval invasion as well. Especially as most of their armies are up over here, which would make potentially holding them up there quite easy. At some point soon we're going to have one mega battle one way or another there. We're still not getting a defensive alliance. The dwarfs are still alive somewhere back here. Let's see what Moussalon is doing. Nothing. These end turns do start taking a long time towards the end of the game. I have got them all on fastest, yeah. And we're just going to start grinding our way through Ulthuan now. So once we beat here, we'll push this way and then we'll push the other way. Oh! So we are now getting attacked by a lot. So this is going to be, even if we lose this, it will do enough damage to them so it doesn't really matter. This is going to be a mammoth battle, guys. I mean, we're going to have we're going to have multiple waves of chaos come at me. They've got lots of creatures, they've got lots of cannons, and that's actually going to be one of my bigger issues, is dealing with all of their hell cannons. However, we've got a lot of defenders here, so holding our wall is not going to be too bad. I love this because I've actually just fought a battle in almost an identical settlement, but it was held by the High Elves.
Cold-blooded killers.
Let's mix my archers nicely.
Merciless warriors.
These are annoyingly probably not going to be able to shoot out. We have a lot of blackguard here.
Blackguards.
Let's throw all my monstrous units down here. My harpies can go off to the side because they're going to go and deal with these guys once they start moving forwards. In fact, these guys don't have much in the way of range, so I'm potentially going to be able to charge these guys straight out after them. I might even send my dragons with them to start with.
Eager for battle.
Right, where are we going to want most of our troops? Alright, we're going to keep a mix of executioners and blackguard on the walls.
Dealers in death. Merciless warriors.
And again, we're going to focus them where the towers are.
Blackguards.
They will move forwards afterwards, because for now... Well, actually, we're going to pop some up here and some
Executioners.
here. Their main job is going to be stemming the towers.
Nagarothi.
We'll keep 2 over here and 2 over here next to the gates to deal with anything coming through the gates. Again, we'll keep these guys in the middle. We'll leave a Hydra by each gate as well. Where are my Hydras? All my monstrous units going to go at that end. And Malekith can go in the centre. In fact, Malekith's potentially going to go straight out after their lord, because again, they're lacking ranged.
Death hag!
She can go up on the walls to help.
I thirst. Death hag!
We'll pop the other Death Hag over here. And we have a Sorceress as well, who's probably got limited spells, but we'll see. What's the one thing we've got back here?
Battle ready.
Oh, we have an extra unit of Shades I've not placed.
Shades.
And let's start the battle.
Blackguards.
And Malekith is going straight for their lord, because they don't really have much to deal with, Malekith.
Executioners.
Right, let's get all of these guys
Bolt throwers.
shooting at that tower.
Cut.
And this tower shooting at it as well.
Fear me.
Malekith can keep hitting him.
Suffering for all.
Don't think we're going to manage to take that tower out, unfortunately. They are hammering on our gates. You know what we can do? We can send a dragon out here, then we can breathe on them. How's our wall doing? Because they are going to be hitting our wall somewhere. breathe on them. If it's going to let us. No, it's not going to actually let us. In which case, let's get one dragon out to the other side. They are hitting our walls. Oh, God. Let's pull all of my ranged back and charge my blackguard forward. I derped there. I didn't move my guys early enough. Okay, let's unpause. Let's put half of these guys here. And the other half of these guys can fall back here. Right, you guys can all just reform here, and you can switch to anti-infantry mode. You can hammer down onto the wall, Mr. Dragon. You can hammer down into there. As can you guys. What do we have spell-wise? We don't have much, actually. But we do have this. Straight through the gate they're all coming through. That went the wrong way. We are hammering into them on the walls. Let's get some of these guys down. Some of the other guys over there. Dragon's doing nicely here. And we're holding here. Just. Ooh, Malekith can get himself back over. He can get involved on this flank.
Battle ready.
Okay, we're actually suffering a bit here, so I do need to keep pressure on.
Corsair handbows to destruction. We are ready.
Get you guys involved in melee there. We've broken them here. You can take off and do some breathing.
Very well.
Let's throw a few spells about out here.
Hear my words.
Smash through them. Oh, no, 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 I don't want you on the ground. You can breathe on them. Malekith can get himself airborne again. Let's get my harpies out over after these guys. How are we doing over here? We're still holding here. They're pushing on again. This dragon can get involved here. Malekith can push forwards again. Let's pop some doom bolts in here.
Our sorceresses are at work.
And Malekith, no, we're doing okay there. Where do we need support the most? To be fair, we don't really need support anywhere massively. Let's pop a hex on these guys. Let's get ourselves a bit more magic, and then let's breathe on these guys. Let's slam a spell through them. Malekith can go after the doom cannons, sorry, the hell cannons. And let's drop some bolts on them. Our murderous prowess has just procced, so let's really make sure we're pushing it. We are nicely holding here. To be fair, I'm not really worried. And why is this dev hag back here?
Going as you wish. For eager for blood. Feel the dark.
So we're actually holding quite nicely everywhere. We're breaking them in lots of places.
Malekith,
Malekith's just dealt with them. He can move forwards and deal with these guys next. Throw a spell through them and get ourselves a bit more magic. We can breathe on these guys. And then we can throw some doom bolts out.
Hear my words.
And let's breathe on them now. And put an area damage spell down. And then let's just get involved in melee. You guys can deal with them.
Druki, my cane.
Where's my other dragon? Right, you're good. You can charge out here after him. Oh no, Malekith, you're meant to be there. That other dragon can go and help Malekith over here.
True heir of a name. Kada!
They are still coming in, but they're now coming in dribs and drabs, which really isn't a huge worry for me. And in fact, it's mostly monstrous units coming through.
Executioners! Destroy!
So we've got the wall ready. We've got some hell cannon guys up here.
At once!
Let's start getting our ranged back up onto the walls then, guys.
As you say. I crave battle!
Let's hit this hell cannon. So we're pushing them off the hell cannons quite quickly, actually. And our towers are now shooting back in force. And it's not taking us long to deal with these hell cannons with Malekith and a dragon in tow.
Malekith,
All the giants turned around.
the true king!
And turned around again.
I crave battle! Malekith!
Get on these guys. Let's hit him. Okay, we're getting quite a lot of pressure in here. We're still holding nicely. We have a dragon in there as well helping us, so we're doing quite nicely on the walls. I don't really have much which can come up the walls, so you guys can move down here. You guys can move back over here. You guys can move over here.
Executioners! Grouping forward!
And again, you guys can form properly back up on these walls, because that's probably going to do us the most good. Okay, let's put half of them here,
Orders understood!
and half of them here. Because then anybody coming trying to get through the walls will get hit. Let's hit this other hell cannon, then we'll move up here after these four. Malekith can hurt himself to get us a bit more magic again.
Malekith, setting forth!
And let's head up and hit this group of hell cannons. We're going to breathe on them, and then we're going to basically we're going to have lots of fun with those hell cannons.
I will have destruction! Come forth! Attend me!
And let's charge down in. Let's get my other dragon up here as well. And let's charge out my cav up here too. I think we've got this, guys.
Come forth!
I think the thing which did most damage to Malekith was Malekith. So that's a nice strong victory against 3 Chaos armies there. We do have some guys walking forwards here, though they are taking lots of damage.
Battle ready.
Let's have my cav turn and charge fam. How many of them are left? Is this a single guy, a single Chaos Dwarf running towards the wall all on his own? I'll give him it. He was brave, and then he's still alive. I thought he vanished for a second then.
Malekith.
Let's keep chewing on these guys. Come on, Malekith, land.
Carnage.
Okay, we've kicked these guys off the hell cannon, and I'm just going to double time this now. And that is it. I think we actually took out the last units on the field there because everybody else ran. So that's a really solid victory for us, guys. We lost 400 for 1,700, 800-ish. So, I'm happy with that. Yeah, 1,777. And we have elite troops left, guys. That's how good we are. Okay, so obviously we're going to chase down the remaining Chaos armies there and finish them off next turn. And we're going to keep chasing the Ever-Chosen. I want him to land, however. I may have brought my forces up too quickly, because if I'd let him land... Okay, that's a nice easy auto for us, actually. As expected. They're going to land somewhere, but I'm not that fussed. I do potentially want to go and help out my Bretonnian allies, because, you know, I am one of this coalition of good nations, obviously. I'm not quite sure how this happened. There's another Chaos Horde there. I do need to wipe out all the Chaos Hordes to finish the campaign, finish the Chaos Invasion, but starting with the Ever-Chosen is always a good move.
Have a deal. Nagaron! Death and carnage wait. Power.
Nice, easy kill for us.
Carnage awaits. End them. Come, my deeds of death.
Take the experience, actually, because we're not lacking that many people.
Glorious carnage.
And again, we're going to take the experience. Okay, so we've now cleared that little incursion out.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. The thrill of battle awaits. Exterminate them.
I'm going to take the replenishment for this unit.
With haste, the ocean awaits.
And they're still sieging me there, but I'll hopefully be able to send some reinforcements there soon.
Dark and noble.
We're going to send one army up here to take the shrine.
Wait. All is mine.
Oh, we don't get to use the shrine. No. Oh yeah, no, we already got the shrine. So that's a 50%. We get 50 relations with Dark Elves and 100 with High Elves. I'm not sure it's enough to do anything. Owning favoured corruption, and we get a nice garrison there. So it's not a huge thing, but it's still nice. And 5 public order is always nice.
Dark Lord. I have.
And you can start moving around here now. So the invasion has started moving much faster, guys, which is good.
My malice.
Lots of levelling up. Oh, we've got another black dragon for one of our armies up here. Down here. Lots of notifications, which I'm not really paying attention to at the moment, guys. But that's because we generally know what they're saying at the moment. No, actually, oh, I want to get this one. We're getting to this... No, let's take the Winter Magic Reserve. We're getting to this point of the campaign where I'm constantly just clicking upgrades, guys. Which is good, because it means we are doing very well, but it does get a little...
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Awaiting command.
repetitive.
King of Nagaroth.
And let's keep chasing.
Cruel Dreadlord. Hoist the colours! Noble of Nagaroth. Conquest lies ahead!
Oh, and let's get ourselves some extra monies. That's our turn. Okay, so... Oh! I froze up for a second then. I thought I was crashing, but it stopped. So, not crashing. I thought I was crashing. That's good that I'm not crashing. But that's one extra Chaos army gone. That's Prince Thingy gone. So this is going to be, that's going to be, Sun Eater again. And that's good. I know it's not good. They're attacking one of my settlements. But actually I can afford to lose a couple of settlements up there. And what I can then do is I can then push on, you know, once they're in land, I can maneuver myself into a position to, basically I can catch him if he's inland. Whereas when he's floating around outside my shores, it's harder for me to catch him. Let's see what the Lizardmen are doing up here in the north. That cannot be good territory for them, and hopefully they're fighting lots of rebellions up there, which makes them easier to deal with and means I have to pay less attention to them. And the New World colonies are changing what they were doing. I think they are one of the last bastions of humanity in this world, because I think most of the Empire is gone. You know, obviously there are the Nausicans still, but even they're quite restricted. There's Bretonia up there in the north as well, but I think most of the human lands are held by vampires, which is not good, unsurprisingly. I still can't believe the High Elves haven't actually attacked Marathi yet, because the longer they leave that for, the more chance I'm gonna... Well, I'm gonna keep pushing and catching them. It's a nice easy auto for us. Let's take the experience this time.
I waited long enough.
There is a very sort of bloodthirsty war going on for the north at the moment.
You stand before the supreme ruler of...
I will take a defensive alliance with these elves. This is a high elf faction who just took a defensive alliance with me. It's probably a sensible idea for them because they are I could crush them at a whim basically. Here we've got the the technology, which ups our blackguard. It does also do witch elves, but we don't really use witch elves at the moment, so I'm not so fussed about that. Lots of traits gained. Let's hit here. Nice easy auto.
I am beyond defeat.
You are little more than thieves.
Loot and occupy here actually, just simply because I want to get some regen.
Cruelty and violence.
You can double time it around. This is just a high elf faction, isn't it? Yes. And these guys are gonna. Well, I don't know where I want to put them now, because here's gonna fall quickly now.
Malevolent Lord.
You can just zerg
Set
through
the
here.
sails.
And we will be ending this one here, guys. So next session, we're going to finish off the High Elves once and for all. Then we're going to plan our next moves. Obviously, we are still going to be hunting down the Ever-Chosen up here, because that is something I really do need to keep doing.
Merciless one.
And we're probably going to send out an expeditionary force to hunt down and destroy the other Chaos Lords as well. But we're in no rush to do that. Anyway guys, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this.